What is up, guys? Ghost Pro Dante here. So here's my first video. What is my first video going to be about? Simple. I'm going to be talking about the new Assassin's Creeds and how there are essentially two of them. And they're going to be based around the same time period as far as I know, and one's going to be called Assassin's Creed Rogue and one's Assassin's Creed Unity. Unity is going to be exclusive to the next-gen consoles as well as PC, and I think Rogue is strictly for last-gen consoles. I don't know if there's a PC release for Assassin's Creed Rogue. If there is, that's kind of skimping out for the console people because Assassin's Creed Rogue is meant for last-gen consoles, and if you put it on PC, you're practically making it next-gen. So, if Ubisoft does decide to do that, then I don't know. I can't do this whole Assassin's Creed business any longer. I've had Assassin's Creed, the entire franchise, and while I like the franchise, don't get me wrong, I love Assassin's Creed. Don't misskew my words, okay? I love Assassin's Creed. I love the series. I love the characters. Ezio is one of my favorite characters. But there is a limit, okay? Assassin's Creed is starting to go on a trend that Call of Duty started a few years ago with yearly releases. Now, Call of Duty is definitely another topic for another time, but right now we're talking about Assassin's Creed. And in the aspect of Assassin's Creed, I think that they've done phenomenal work with it. But the fact that they're making two different Assassin's Creed games in the same year is something of a ridiculous statement. And it's kind of a slap in the face to the gamers who are trying to get it. I understand what you're trying to do. You're trying to create a great next-gen environment. You're trying to create an amazing sense of immersion between two different console generations. But here's your problem. Assassin's Creed Unity is only for next-gen platformers, which means that unless you have an Xbox One, PS4, or PC, you won't be playing it. You'll be playing Rogue. And as far as I can tell from what I've seen, I haven't even seen the Assassin's Creed Rogue trailer, but from what I know about Assassin's Creed Rogue, it's going to be a game where you play as a Templar agent infiltrating the assassin ranks. Now, what fun is that? You don't want to play a Templar in Assassin's Creed, considering the game is Assassin's Creed. Alright, sure. There's some of you out there that say, why not? Why not have a game of Assassin's Creed where you play as a Templar? I'll tell you why. Because, why call it Assassin's Creed? You might as well call it Templar's Creed. If that's how you're going to act about it. Alright? I'm just upset because at this point Ubisoft is strangling money out of people. And that's for the people who have all the systems. I have an Xbox One. I have an Xbox One, an Xbox 360, and a PS3 off to the side over here. You can't see it, I know. But it's there. And someone who wants to get the full Assassin's Creed story, who has a next-gen console and a regular console, the past-gen console, they're going to want to play Rogue and Unity, which means they'll be shelling out what is the equivalent of almost $100. I'm going to assume that Assassin's Creed Rogue is going to be $50 at launch, and Assassin's Creed Unity is going to be $60 at launch. That's my estimate at the moment. Why does that matter? Because you're draining money from us, and you're probably going to expect season passes. Now, I'm okay with Ubisoft season passes because Ubisoft season passes are usually $20. You literally, just 20 bucks can play all the extra stuff that they're going to release 2 months down the road. And that's fine because they usually give you a decent, like, hour or 2 hours worth of content for a single player as like a side story featuring one of the main side characters. With Assassin's Creed 3, it was 3 pieces, which was awesome, and that was still $20. With Assassin's Creed 4, it was Adewale, and it was 1 piece that was like, I think, 4 hours long. But the problem with that is eventually it became its own little thing. Side off for $15, okay, fine. And I have no problem with Assassin's Creed 4. I thought Assassin's Creed 4 was one of the greatest Assassin's Creeds that they've made since 2. It had a lot going for it, the story was amazing, and it was more about the pursuit of power and money rather than the pursuit of the assassins. And then in the end, it actually ended up becoming about the pursuit of assassins, which is fine. That's okay. But the Season Pass thing, you got to think of it like this now. You're going to have someone who wants to play both these games, unless they're bundled together, unless you have like a past bundle, which it's going to be hard for me to play the past bundle because I have an Xbox One, and I usually typically play Assassin's Creed on a PlayStation console. It feels better for me that way, and they always have the exclusives for the PlayStation console. But if they have this thing where it's like you buy Assassin's Creed Unity, and for like $30 or $20 to $40 extra, you can get Assassin's Creed Unity and Rogue in one bundle. And what it'll essentially be is the Assassin's Creed Rogue disc that you can put inside your PlayStation 3, and that'll play out, and then they'll have a code on the inside that'll let you download Unity on your PlayStation 4, and the same thing goes for Xbox One. Now that would be something really cool. I doubt that Ubisoft is going to do that, but that would be something really cool, because Assassin's Creed 4 did something like very similar. You buy the PS3 version now, and then when the PS4 version comes out, you get to download that for a minuscule price. Do that. Do that. Let us play both versions for less than what you're asking for, and then we'd be more inclined to buy your season passes, because 2 different games, 2 different season passes. You see what I'm going with here? You'd be effectively spending almost $160 for 2 different games if you choose to go the season pass route. That is not a good business model, and this is something that really needs to stop with the video game community, because the more companies drain money from us, the more we're going to be less inclined to want to fucking buy your games. We don't want to buy all this extra stuff, okay? It's mind-blowing how you guys think that is what we want. We don't want to continuously buy stuff. We want something that's reasonably priced, that's going to give us hours of enjoyment. Case in point, Infamous. Infamous Second Son was reasonably priced. It was $60 for a brand new game, an open world environment game that gave you hours of enjoyment. And I pretty much played it for about 3 days. I played it for 3 days, I platinumed it, and then I sold it, because there was nothing else to do. After you platinum the game, there's pretty much nothing left to do in the game. There's no story, there's nothing to buy, there's nothing to get anymore. It's bare bones at the end of the game, and I don't want bare bones. I don't want any of that. I want something that I can do even after the game is over. Then there's Destiny. Destiny is going to be a $60 game for all platforms, all consoles, PC. It's going to be $60 at launch, and it's going to give you more to do after the game is over. That's the kind of game you want. Ubisoft has games that you literally play for a week and then nothing. After that, you kind of just drop it and leave it alone, and you never speak of it again. Why is that? That's the question of the day. That is the question of this video, and I'm going to have everyone who's watching this video to comment the answer to that. Why why do Assassin's Creed games lack in replayability? Why do Assassin's Creed games lack replayability? Now, that's my time. Please leave any questions, comments, or suggestions about topics for the next video down in the comment section below. Remember, I can do any type of I can do any topic you want. You want me to talk about the new Resident Evil HD coming out next year? Fine, I'll do that. You want me to do a reaction video to the latest trailer that just came out? Fine, I'll do that. You want me to talk about anything that has to do with video games? Fine, I will do that. That's my job. My job is to sit here in front of you, do these videos, and talk to you about video games and give you my honest opinion on them. So, leave me a comment, question, suggestion down in the comment section below. Or, go to my Twitter, go to my Facebook fan page. You can also leave me comments and suggestions there as well. The more the merrier. If you like this video, please give this video a like, and definitely subscribe if you really like this video. I'm going to be back at you in 2 days for another topic video. And I'm doing an extra video for today, since this is the launch of my new video. I'm going to be doing a reaction video to Assassin's Creed Rogue, because believe it or not, I haven't seen it yet. So, if you want to see that, I'm going to leave a little annotation there, so you can see my reaction video to Assassin's Creed Rogue. So, we're going to have a little fun with that. So, thank you guys for watching Ghost Pro Dante 2. You guys have been awesome.